So I don't know if you guys are hearing what I'm saying. So that's why I'm looking at the two phones and all that. So good afternoon, everyone. Owo Ade Adewale, thank you. Aweletu, thank you. Okay, signify if you are here. Mark Harmony. Okay, thank you. Let's pause. Okay, King Femsi. Yeah, I can see you. Mayo of Germany. I can see you, Mayo. How is Germany? Okay. Who is here again before we start? So we are trying to wait for at least a sizable number of people before we can start what we want to do today. I want to be talking about studying in Poland, the low tuition universities in Poland. So we want to be talking about the low tuition universities in Poland. So we normally do only the Instagram, but today we said, okay, we should do both the Instagram and Facebook. So we are here today. You know, Nigeria, anything can happen. So we have to leave the house to come to the car to do this one today. Okay, so we are still expecting people to join before we can start properly. Neco, welcome. Okay, the Facebook people too, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Our love, okay, our love is here. I can see your request. Thank you. So you guys, I know that you have so many questions to ask. So there will be a time for questions whereby you can there will be a time for questions whereby you can ask questions. There will be a time for questions, so you can ask questions whenever you want to ask. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with the network. So you know, we are in Nigeria, so anything can happen. So sorry about that. We are working so that everything can change. Okay, Hard Knock, thank you for joining us again. Thank you so much. I'm trying to figure. Okay, Our Love is there again. Okay. Our Facebook people, thank you for joining us. Thank you. Okay, Nathan is here. Okay, Nathan, how are you, Nathan? Okay, Cynthia Nancy, how are you too? God's will. Okay, thank you for joining me. So I think we have many people joining us today. Okay, thank you so much. So today I want to be talking about studying in low tuition universities in Poland. You can see that we've been talking about Poland, the opportunities in Poland for a long time. So today I really want to talk about it so that we can learn one or two things about this particular country, Poland. Okay, in Poland. Okay, Shankolo Nurse. Okay, how are you, Nurse? Nice seeing you here. Bioye, thank you for joining. Thank you. We are still expecting, once we have numbers, we are going to start, and then I'm very sure that we are going to enjoy this session. I'm very sure we are going to enjoy it together. Bioye, thank you so much for joining us. Okay, I think I've not mentioned some names. Okay, Adino. Okay, KD, thank you. Easy Bit Official, thank you for joining me. Okay, thank you so much, guys. We are gonna start very soon. So if you are here, say hi, because we are still going to do a gift too. So we are gonna know if you know what we are talking about at the end of the day, so that we can give you gifts. Thank you everyone for joining me. I really appreciate both our Instagram and Facebook people. Oreoluwa Olateju, Adnock, how are you? I can see you. Okay, let me wave too. Okay, you can prepare your questions. Prepare as many as possible. We are going to answer them. We are going to answer your questions. Thank you, Bada One. Thank you for joining us. How are you, Bada? Hope you are good. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for joining us, for trusting Tejuroles Global. So we are also trying to always helping you guys out. Mustafa, how are you, Mustafa? Nice seeing you here today. Grant Oyeri, thanks for joining us. Thank you so much. We are going to be talking about studying in Poland. Rookie Bay, thank you so much. Okay, UHR services from Indian. Thank you. They are very good partner from India. They've been working, doing so many things for Tejuroles Global in Nigeria, all the way from India. Thank you so much, and nice having you here. Okay, Gosu, we are going to answer questions. Don't worry. I'm going to talk about all those ones, the costs of tuition, and then I'm going to talk about the okay, for opportunities. You also asked about the opportunities in Poland. No, I'm going to talk about all those things, the benefits, the type of universities, so many things they have in Poland. I'm going to talk about them. So you can see I'm concentrating on two because we have the live is on Facebook and then it's on Instagram. So I'm using two phones. So if I'm not looking at it, don't worry. I'm seeing what you are asking. You understand? I'm seeing everything that you are asking, and then I'm going to attend to them. Okay. Who is here? Rookie Bay. How are you, Rookie? Let me wave see. Okay, I can wait. Okay, I think. How are you? Hope you are good. Thanks for joining us today. Okay, let's start why we are here today. We are here because I really want to talk about studying in Poland, the opportunities, the cost, and then what do you think you can gain by studying in this destination. Okay, as we all know, Poland is one of the Schengen countries, so it means if you go to Germany with a visa, it's possible for you to also go to Poland without stressing yourself on getting a new visa. So that's one of the advantages of being in Poland. So from Poland, you can go to another European countries. Okay, SM Guri, Klim FRQ. I don't know how to pronounce the name. I think I've seen you guys. Okay, SM Guru 2, how are you? Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, so we are trying to start. T Smalls, how are you? Thanks for joining me. Okay, so let's start. Yeah, Polish universities. Yeah, in Poland they have best universities. We have so many great universities in Poland. They have so many great universities in Poland. Sorry, someone is calling, so we don't know. So maybe we have to go and tell the person to stop calling now. So we have so many great universities in Poland, and then I will be talking about some of them, and then we have. I won't mention university really, but I know that in Warsaw we have so many cities, great cities, Lublin, Gdańsk, and so many other places in Poland whereby you can study rock law, whereby you can study and then you are going to enjoy your study in Poland. We have so many great cities there, and those cities, they have great universities. They have top university. If you go online, you are going to see that they actually rank them so high. So Poland is one of the destinations that people before people don't really know much about them. People have concentrating on Germany. So but recently a lot of people have shifted to Poland. So I can tell you that in Poland they have the quality of education. If you study in Poland, you can actually study anywhere in the world. From Poland, you can study in US, you can study in Canada. So after your degree in Poland, you can decide for your masters in other places. Or after your masters in Poland, you can decide to do your PhD in another country. So, or you can decide to work in another country. So Poland is a great place whereby you can study, and they at the same time they have the best universities, or you can also do some other things that you want to do. Okay, I see some of the people joining. Sorry, I won't be able to mention names, but let's try to follow up. Okay, they have cultural life. Yeah, in Poland they have so many places. If you are a student in Poland, there are so many places you can visit as a student. So many places. They have the museum. They have so many things that they have music. Their culture is fine, like normal thing that you can do in Germany, that you can do in Portugal, normal things you can do in Austria and so many other European countries. You can actually do them also in Poland. So it's a great place to study, it's a great place to be. So then people ask about the work and study opportunities. Oh, can I work while in Poland? Is it possible for me to work while in Poland? I know a lot of people really love to hear this. A lot of people are interested. They want to know if they can actually work. Of course you can. And you're going to earn very decent living as a student. Though as a student sometimes you have a lot of work to do and all that, but we have to survive. So there are so many opportunities too. You can decide to work even on campus. There are little jobs you can do on campus, right there on the campus. There are so many things you can do with the department, with the faculty, and they will be paying you. You can decide to work outside the school. It's fine. You can work there too. They are going to pay you. So students can get as low as 1,000 euros monthly in Poland if you actually go there to work and study, and you are ready for it. There are so many things, there are so many opportunities when it comes to work and study. So you can earn more. I'm just on average, so I'm just being specific. Trying to mention the average amount one can earn. So then people also ask for the cost of living. Oh, let me tell you, aside Russia, from my research, I discovered that aside Russia, that we are familiar with, that they have low standard of living, I think Poland is another one. Very, very cheap. Accommodation, very cheap. Your food, groceries, everything, very, very cheap. So I don't know how they do that, but I think that they are very, very cheap. If you compare the house rent that you're going to pay in Poland to some other European countries, you are going to discover that this place is very, very cheap. So there was a time I was checking for someone and I discovered that, where you are going to live, this place is so cheap. And the person was like, wow. So when it comes to cost of living, Poland is actually very, very cheap. So then the requirements, we normally have that one. Whenever you want us to help you to do anything, let us know. We are going to send it to you in details. I'm very sure that no requirements for undergraduate. You need to have the 5 compulsory subjects, including English and mathematics. For masters, you have your transcript. So for masters, some people can be asking maybe third class is possible. third class. Yes, third class, in some cases it's possible. So what we do is, based on third class, is we check based on individual. It depends on individual. So what we do is, we ask you to send your documents, then we evaluate it. We check, if possible, we check it out, and then when we check it out, and then we discover that once we check it out, we discover that, okay, this school is the best place for you, this is another best place for you. So okay, like Visit is also in Poland, and then you can see that it's talking about how easy it is, about 350 naira for a kilogram of chicken. So can you see that it's very, very cheap place to be? Okay, yeah, Poland. And then when it comes to be racist, a lot of people normally ask this question: are they racist? Because it's one of the important questions a lot of people want to know, if they are racist or not. Yes, in Poland, oh no, these people are wow. They don't discriminate. They give you free hand to do so many things. Just don't be a criminal. You can have them as friends, you can have them as whatever you want to have them, but they are ready. They are very nice people that you can actually live with. They are not cold towards a foreigner, you understand? So okay, if you are a year one student here, can you transfer to Poland and continue year two? Okay, this one is going to be, you can send message personally to Tajuruless Global, send them a DM or call any of the numbers on that page. Our education advisors will take up from there, and then they're going to follow up with you, and I'm very sure that they're going to give you the best, so don't worry about that. Okay, then the language of study. A lot of people normally ask, oh, are they going to study in Polish? Yes, there are courses in Polish, but I can tell you they have about 50% courses too in English, pure English. No, nothing, only English. So they have so many courses also in English: engineering, sciences, accounting, business, arts, so many other courses purely taught in English. So if you want to get the list of courses, the school you want to go to, the requirements and everything, you can just DM the Tajuruless Global or call any of their numbers. I'm very sure that we are going to respond to you, and we are here to serve you. So you can still keep asking questions. I'm going to check them out, and then I will be responding to your question one by one. Okay, ask questions. Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, for the cost of, okay, how much is it going to cost you to study in Poland? Fine. It depends on the course you want to study. We have courses that is as low as 1,200 euro per semester. Some courses are 2,000 per year, per session, which is equivalent to a year. 2,000 euros. We have courses of 3,000 euros. We have courses of 3,500 euros. We have courses of 35 euros. You understand? So it depends on the cost and then the particular school we are choosing for you. You understand? Okay. If you study in Poland for a year, can you transfer to an American college? Of course you can. I've seen a lot of people that move from Poland to USA. Yeah, but it depends on the school, it depends on where you are coming from, and it depends on where you are also going. So I might not be able to tell you that, oh, this thing is going to happen like this. You understand? Until it depends on the school, you'll find your place. I mean, you find yourself. You understand? So what is the cost of MSc in cyber security or information security in Poland? Okay, the cost. Oh, we have so many courses that I can't be able to tell you, oh, it's going to be 3,000, going to be 2,000. So it depends. So if you want, this course is this question, direct the message directly to Tajuruless Global. We are going to answer you appropriately. This was just a general awareness that we are trying to talk about the whole thing here. So we might not be able to answer this or to give you a definite amount. So well, I'm very sure that once you send us a message, we are going to. Okay, Vema Place Empire, thank you for joining us. Swiss Jake, thank you for joining us. Easy Beat Official. Okay, I think I've answered you. Okay, yeah, very cheap. So if you have any other question, you can ask me. I'm going to respond to your question. So so like I said, so the requirement, okay sir, okay, you drop a DM, okay, Nathan, you can do that. So I'm very sure that the minute you drop it, people will respond to you. Yeah, they will respond to you. Don't worry, you're going to get the best from Bachelors Global. Okay. Oh, I'm using this one of my neck, one of my chargers. Yeah, I didn't know. Okay, the requirement for people that want to study undergraduate, your major requirement is West African, which is our general Waec. So Waec, Neco is also acceptable. So if you have Waec or Neco, it's acceptable. But make sure you have your 5 credits. 5 credits is very important. Make sure you have your 5 credits. So that's number 1 for people that want to go for undergraduate. So number 2, okay, for people that want to go to undergraduate, so that's the major thing you need. Number 2, you need your data page. People always like, what's a data page? What's a data page? Your passport, the one we call international passport in Nigeria, international passport. That international passport, the first page of international passport is called the data page. So you are going to need it to study in Poland. The first page of international passport, so you need it to study in Poland. So you scan it to us if you want us to help you to do that, and then we are going to help you to do the application. So also a passport photograph is also one of the requirements for undergraduate. So you think you don't really need so many things: your Waec or Neco, your data page, and then a passport photograph. Then you are good to go. So once your admission is out, some schools will ask it okay to pay for a whole year. If you have the money, you pay, while some schools still give you opportunity to pay per semester. So it depends on you, and it depends on what the school wants you to do. So that's about that. For masters, MSc, yes, the requirement can be long. For you to also do the MSc, you also need to do some courses. I mean, you also need to do some you also need your Waec or Neco. That's number 1. Waec or Neco. You need your transcript. You need your university certificate. If possible, you also need to add your CV. You understand? So all those things are very important. Okay, how many months does it take to process traveling to study in Poland? For admission, most time, it depends on the time that you are applying. For admission processing, most times, if you fall into when we are applying, within 2 to 3 weeks, your admission will be decided. Within 2 to 3 weeks, you will get admission. Within 2 to 3 weeks, you are going to get admission. So, and then, okay, for visa is a month. In 30 days, they will decide your visa stuff too. In 30 days, they will decide your visa. So you don't have any issue on that. So it's like, let's say the whole process 2 months. So you are done. Okay, how much will I be? Oh, this one is also depends. I can tell you, estimate 2 million, estimate have 3 million estimates, or 4 million estimates. So it depends. So this one is going to direct the question to us. So send us a DM. At the end of the day, we are going to respond to you. Don't worry on this one. It depends on the course you want to study. So we'll be able to give you an estimate on what you need. Can I have a list of courses in English, primarily skill courses? Of course you can. Send us a message, DM Bachelors Global. I'm very sure that we are going to give you the various skill courses. Of course. Official shows sexy. Okay, I think I can see you just joined. So if you know that I have not answered your questions, you can okay, I'm trying to check again. So you can keep dropping your questions. I'm going to answer them. Keep dropping your questions. I'm going to attend to all your questions. Yeah, Poland is a good place to study, and there are so many opportunities there. You know, generally in Europe, there are so many opportunities to study in Europe. and I'm very sure that you are not going to regret, because other people that have done that, nobody ever called it that he or she regretted taking the decision. Yeah, okay, nurse. Okay, does studying in Poland require proof of funds? No, we don't have something like block account in Poland. So with your sponsor's statement, then you are good to go. So though there's another way of proving this proof of funds. There's other way to do that. We are still going to let you know. So if you need more information, DM Bachelors Global. We are going to attend to you. Okay, the list of courses. Okay, the study in Poland require. Okay, I think I've answered that. So I think I've answered all the questions. Okay. Okay, I think I've answered all our questions. Okay, the Facebook people, thank you so much for all of you that joined us today. Okay, thank you so much. So we'll talk about the high quality of education in Poland. We talk about the tuition, that the school fees is so affordable that you can see as low as 2,000 per semester. Oh, our charges can be disclosed here. It depends on the cost, depends on this particular university. We are going to send everything to you. Just send us a DM and then we're going to send that to you at Onushe Amos. Okay, we are going to attend to you, sir. Okay, now we talk about the vibrant student and then cultural life. Students, you are going to meet so many foreign students, and then I'm very sure that a lot of people will also like to be your friends. And then in Poland, they have a rich cultural life, whereby there are so many places to visit as a student. As a student, you go to concerts, you do this, you play football, you do sports, you do other things. So the place is free for you to do so many things there. So affordable cost of living, the place is very, very cheap, very, very cheap, very, very cheap. The place is very, very cheap. So the place is very, very cheap. Peter of Egua Adidu, so you can also ask questions, and so many other people watching us. We are going to, okay. What is the visa requirement? Visa requirement will be sent to you. ECB official. The study in Poland. Okay, I think I want. Okay, you said how to get PR in Canada without writing IELTS or with writing. I didn't get the question, but I think you are talking about Canada. Today we are talking about study in Poland. So if you want to get information on Canada, don't worry. Just message or DM Bachelors Global. People in charge of Canada immediately are going to respond to you, and then I'm very sure that you are going to get the best. Okay, do we also help in getting jobs? Okay, naturally we have our students in Poland. We have students in Poland. They are already doing fine. What we do is we normally connect our new student to the old student. So they meet, the network, they let you see the network. We don't promise you that we are, because majorly we are education consultants. We are not job provider, but we make sure that we link you with the past student. Then I'm very sure that once you meet the past student, they will let you know how they did it, where they are working, and what they are trying to do. Okay, what is the visa assurance? As a students don't really have issue when it comes to visa, though they reject sometimes, but students don't really have issue. Once all your documents are complete, you have done all what we ask you to do, you follow instruction, they hardly reject visa. So that's the answer to that question. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I think we really had a nice time with you guys, and then I really appreciate you. So if you have any further question, don't hesitate to DM, don't hesitate to send me message. Send Bachelors Global message, and then I'm very sure they are going to respond to you. We have so many people to respond to you. Okay, do I need IELTS to do master? No, you don't. You don't. As a Nigerian, you don't need to write English test. Sometimes they test you by asking you some simple question. What is your name? How old are you? They just want to know that you can speak English. You're not from either some of the countries that cannot speak English. So you don't need to do IELTS or TOEFL or anything. When is the next session? Okay, some people are to resume this March, so the admission is still partially open for some courses for people that want to go March, but the next intake after this March is September. So we have both September and March intake, so every year, March and September intake every year. So you can start your process as anytime. So just let us know. We are going to tell you, okay, this is the best time to start, and then sure, of course, you can get schools that offer computer science. Yeah, you can get schools that offer computer science. So let us DM. We are going to get you a nice school that will offer that will give you computer science. So, I've answered enough questions. I've answered enough questions. I think, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you. Thanks for coming. And then the next time I'm very sure that when next we invite you, I'm very sure you guys are going to answer us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.